All right. We're listening to Ron Paul's Visit to the Zoo. It's a very rare vinyl. Presidential candidate Ron Paul actually made a record, and it was called Ron Paul's Visit to the Zoo. We have a guest in the studio, Suicidal Tom from Blank Generation, and anyway, we're gonna visit him right now and do an interview about WMD. You know, there's been all these questions around Austin. You know, people going, "Hey, you heard of WMD? Oh, you will." I would like Suicidal Tom to talk about that, and we're gonna listen to this Ron Paul record in the background, Ron Paul's Visit to the Zoo, while Suicidal Tom tells us a little bit about WMD, their background, and what WMD is. And I don't mean weapons of mass destruction, like they will never find those in Iran, will they, Suicidal Tom?
They certainly won't. Well, pretty much the whole story behind WMD is we started back around about 82, something like that. Our major influences are shit like, Unite to Overthrow and Slowly the Truth Dies, of course. Verbal Abuse. It's going to be real thrash as fuck. I mean, you got to check it out. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will, of course, because pretty much the best shit you're going to hear just about ever in your life. And, of course, Mad Dr. Us knows about it. Pretty much, you just need to check us out if you haven't heard of us yet, because, I mean, if you haven't, then you're living under a rock, because we fucking rule ass, straight up. Blow the poison idea out of the water, you know what I mean? They're just a WMD cover band, really. Poison Idea, of course, is what I'm talking about. And as soon as you see us coming through, you need to come check us out, because we will just fuck your world up.
Did you guys have a tour with DRI as reunion? And I know that everyone in Blitz just died recently. The last member died on 6th Street, but isn't Blitz getting back together? And aren't you guys doing a European tour with Blitz?
Oh yeah, of course. Actually, we're gonna get going on that soon. Sometime, hopefully in 09, we're gonna throw that together, and
zombie reunion tour, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're actually gonna be playing with Johnny Cash, and he's coming back, I hear.
Well, from what I understand is through all this genetic technology that's going on, what they've done is they figured out a way to bring our heroes back to life. And we figure around 2009, 2010, you guys will actually be able to tour with Johnny Cash. And, this is the big one. In 2012, when the world is actually over with and we're all dead, aren't you guys supposed to do a Elvis reunion, Elvis's back tour in 2012 with Elvis?
Right. Actually, what that is we're actually going to have Elvis as a guest guitarist and backup vocals on one of our songs off of the album we're planning on releasing then, which I won't release any further information on that, because
the black helicopters are swarming around the studio right now, and we don't want to get into what we know about genetic technology, but what we do want to say is Elvis will be back in 2012. He hasn't left the building, and Johnny Cash will be back. And if you haven't heard of WMD, oh, you will.
Exactly, and we're also going to be touring with Patsy Cline. I think in 2011 we're going to be doing that, and I think Suicidal Tendencies is going to be roadieing for us. So it's actually going to be pretty. If we got enough time, we'll let them play a little bit, play a couple songs or something. You know what I mean? If we're feeling, very giving that night. So anyway, here's Mad Dr. S. This is Chaos Radio. This is Mad Dr. S. show.
So you heard it first, exclusively on this show, right here, right now, and WMD is coming to a